Christine, isn't there a danger that these different rules for England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, to a lot of the public, look, there's no borders between the various constituent parts of the UK. People can come and go as they please. Given that fact, the differing rules, it looks to many people like just national leaders playing politics. Wouldn't it be better if we had one overall policy for the UK as a whole?
I think there is a huge danger in leaders playing politics with this. For example, Nicola said during the Scottish election that recovery would come first. And of course, we wouldn't be talking about independence again until, after COVID-19. And then she says yesterday she doesn't want to make political points, and then immediately goes on television in Scotland to say, well, of course, the UK government gave us more money. The UK government has given Scotland record amounts of money over the past few months. And, I'll be the first to say that, the furlough scheme and the Barnett consequentials and everything that Scotland has had over the past 18 months have made a massive difference to how we have been able to cope in Scotland with COVID-19. And I think for any political leader, any politician, myself included, to blatantly try and point score over this is just unacceptable. It's a national emergency. It's a national crisis. We should be pulling together rather than looking for ways that we can just criticise one another and pass the buck for the fact that things like business support are not being done.
Christian, the Prime Minister has a press conference at 5 o'clock today. Would you like him to announce further restrictions?
What I think is unacceptable is that the Prime Minister was in the House less than an hour, and speaking to the Commons, less than an hour before they announced the press conference. I have no idea what the Prime Minister is going to announce today, but what we need is some clarity. What we need is some leadership, and what we need is support from business. At the moment, we've got record inflation for the past 10 years, 5.1% this morning. Families are already facing a cost of living crisis and squeeze on their budgets because of the rapid increase in energy prices. What I want to see this government do is set out clearly what they're going to do next, set out clearly how they're going to help families faced with a tax hike next year, and clearly how they are going to help the very many people in this country who are going to struggle and whose livelihoods are going to be threatened by the lack of support for business.
Christine Jardine, MP for Edinburgh West and Lib Dem Treasury spokesman. Thanks a lot for joining us here on Gloria and Liam.